Hello, hello, testing, testing. Like every 15 they line up. And then they don't line up again till... Wait. No. Wait. That lines up. And then... Every 25 they line up. It's ridiculous. Be 25 from here. Oh wait. Yep. Friggin' nuts. Wonder if I can just go like this to make it. Huh. That might save some time. Hmm. Annoying that it's not a perfect circle. Does bug me a little bit. Oh, I messed that one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could do... So it's like 25. 25. 25. We go. 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Doesn't look too bad. It's a 5. Hmm. Hello there, 123. There is a reason why this big ass circle that it took me quite a while to mathematize is the exact amount of tiles that it is, which is, so this circle here is 1,500 tiles, exactly 1,500 tiles, because I've worked out I need to run exactly 300 nuclear plants, which is now possible with summer sloops. I can actually run way more, but 300 works out to be the magical number where all of the machines work out really nicely for the plutonium processing. So if I do 250 like I did last time, it's just such a weird number when you get into the machines that do 37.5 waste per minute. But if you do 300 nuclear plants, you get exactly 3,000 waste per minute. And then it just works out. Those numbers are so good. The problem I'm having is I can't snap my blueprints to the thing every 5 tiles. It's really... I've been playing with it for the last like hour before I even put the stream on. Every 25 tiles, it allows me to snap a blueprint to it perfectly, but in between there, it doesn't let me do it. So, for example, between each one, there's 5 tiles. So if I was to try snap my blueprint, for example, here, it doesn't do it. It doesn't snap to it nicely. It just won't. There's no good snapping area. You'll see if I put another tile here, it just would, because I think it's because of the amount of angles in this circle that I put in. See how it won't snap exactly onto it, and it looks a bit weird. Whereas this is where I snap this. Every 25 tiles, it allows me to actually snap onto the grid. So the workaround I've come up with, see how that does not snap onto, and I wanted to have like every 5 tiles a nuclear plant, but I can't. It won't let me do it without it not snapping on properly, and it does look a bit strange. I can't really. The workaround I've got is then every 25 tiles. Oops. Every 25 tiles I snap a blueprint on, and then I do another 2 blueprints either side of that blueprint. So the curve is like every 5 nuclear plants. But it looks... it's a shame. But it still looks okay. It's kind of grinds my gears a little bit that I can't have like a perfect circle. They're in groups of 5 though, so I might try. Like, it still looks good, and it still will look good. G'day, Wayne. Oh, glad you liked it. But I just can't seem to snap them the blueprint. It won't let me snap it. And I can't, and I even tried like building a platform out for it to snap to. And it just doesn't want to go on that angle. So it's almost like, so here's what I think it is. So there's a certain amount of angle. See how this 360 that I'm doing now, with my tile, there's a certain amount of spots available, angle spots available in the game. You reckon infinite nudge has finer nudge? I wonder if I have a look at that before I get too carried away with this. And I think there's a certain amount of ticks in this mouse wheel. And because I've got such a massive circle, which I used the map to make, it uses all the angles in between. So every 25 tiles here and here I've marked out where it actually snaps to the grid. And I think that is the clicks. I don't know if infinite nudge is going to get me there. I mean, I can try. You might be right. I'm happy to give it a quick go. I could download it like right this second. It could be a game saver, actually. Infinite nudge. I'll have a quick look at it. I'll just save the game real quick. That should be a... Yeah. I'll just save. I think you have to exit the game to like get a fresh mod rocking and rolling. So if I just get this, you said infinite nudge. Infinite nudge by Sir Digby. He's made some good mods, hasn't he, Sir Digby? He's made... Look how many mods this guy's made. Holy shit. Is that one guy? Removes the distance restrictions from nudge feature. Allows manipulation in other ways. Nudge in smaller increments. Rotate the hologram by 15-degree increments while it's locked. Rotate the hologram by 15-degree increments. I'll download it and see if it fixes it. Otherwise, we're going to be going with essentially blocks of 5. The second point. I'll have a look. Give me a sec. Nudge in smaller increments using the left control and out control by default. Okay, I'm wondering if that's nudge though, not just like, because I need... Like the angle is what the problem is. So right now, that is not snapping like the way I want it to snap. See that? It just won't snap to the grid. But you reckon I can nudge it into place? Have I got the thing active? How do I activate it? Nudge mode on H. I'll try it. Nudge in small increments by using the left control or left alt modifier keys. By default, left control will nudge 20 centimeters and left alt 50 centimeters. Scrolling. Okay. I just have to... quickly I'll show you exactly what I mean in one sec. You'll get it in just a sec, because I forgot to save this one blueprint. I have to build this out to get the blueprint thingy. Hold on, let me put it down. So we'll just load up this one. I'll just delete that, grab that, put that there. Okay. Okay, so I will show you on one that works. So this is a 25 increment where it will snap down. So that's what, if I just angle it, that's what it looks like snapped onto a good one. And if I put this there, you'll see that it snaps on every 25 thingies. So we'll get rid of this blueprint. Get rid of that. And then I'll use the new one that I made so I can do it. Like, see how I can see that that's going to snap on perfectly? Now I need these nuclear plants every 5 tiles. That's why I measured out 1,500. A circle with 1,500 tiles in it. 300 divided by 5. Well, 1,500. Whatever it is. The math is every 5 tiles, there's a nuclear plant. So now, if I try to snap one of these here, see how it doesn't let me get it perfectly? So now you reckon I can do the H. And then I hold, what, left alt? What, left control is it? Oh. Still not. Like, perfect. What's this one like? Like, it's exactly perfect on here. But this is not perfect. And you can notice that. It looks like the tiniest little overlap, but that's the smallest nudge I can do. I'm holding left control. And then the rotational... it's actually not the rotational bit that's out. It's actually just the distance. Hang on, I gotta be right back. All right. So, no, the thing is, it's not, the thing is, if it looks close enough, it's not, it's not, it still looks weird. Because the problem is when these go to line up, they don't, and you can tell at the ends there, at least when I'm doing groups of 5, it does look like it's chunky, but it's still even. Like every single set of 5 is... I mean, you can obviously see they're in sets of 5 as well. So it's not... I don't know. Fuck, it would have been nice if they just snapped to the circle. They just don't. What do you reckon? Like, the sets of 5 is... It's still going to look cool. But is it going to be like... Doing one by one, is it too slow? No, I can't... They don't snap to the grid. They only snap to this circle every 25 blocks. They only snap 25 blocks. Or are you talking about with the one that almost looks like it's in? How do I make this fly faster? Surely it can fly faster than this. So... I just put just fly on because pack utility is not... That's the other thing I wanted to ask if anyone knows. So pack utility is excellent and it says it's not working. And same with area actions. It says it's not working yet. I really, really want those. Okay, so I want to go JFly speed. What? Number underscore speed. What? What am I supposed to type? Type chat, enter. And I go slash. Oh man. These instructions are not... I just want clear instructions. What do I type? Pack utility not available, yeah. This is my type of mod here. Control L. There's an interface, and I click a button, and I drag a thing, and I know what I'm clicking. The ones where you got to like type in a command, I don't like them. Yeah, so that is the one that is not working. You can see there that that does not line up. And that's as close as I can get it. Whereas this one is like on the grid. It's like perfectly lined up. Oh, man. Annoying as hell. Absolutely annoying as hell, actually. Hey, Mr. Oliver. Back from retirement. Mate, I'll always be playing I'll always play this game. I will have breaks, but I'll always play. I usually play too much and then burn myself out and then need a break. Or I get addicted to some other game for a while. But this game, man, is like in my top 3 games of all time. It is that good. And right now I'm on a addiction phase. So I have the motivation and the plan. Yes. And you're the same way? Yeah, I love 1.0. I knew I would. You like us as well, I assume? Then we can pass the factory saves to our children. Yeah, man, it's like right now I'm in 2 minds right now. Like, this looks good. I need, like, imagine that entire circle. That is going to be, let's get a distance on it, actually. I've got to find out how to do this fly. This is, whoops. Oh, I clicked the wrong freaking thing. That is not what I wanted to click. Where's my mod manager thing? Mods. Where's my fly? Oh, here. Open. Why is it opening it like that? Go away. Hold on a sec. Sorry about this. I don't know why my mod manager went away. So if I go to just fly, and I type in /jfly sp like sp, hold down shift and it should go very fast. Okay. I'm holding down shift now. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. Oh, you've got to like hold down shift to engage it. Yeah, so like, I think that's going to look pretty good. This circle is going to be 300 nuclear plants. And you can't even really tell that they're in sets of 5. Until you go underneath. And then you see the lights on them, you see it kind of look a little bit, you know, but it's, if you go up close, you can see they're in sets of 5, but that's not really a big deal, I don't think. Especially when I get, like, pipes coming in and all that. Which is going to be, like, an insane task, by the way. I have, like, a few plans. Because the water that I'm going to get to these nuclear plants is going to be brought up by, like, trains. So, I'm hoping I haven't, like, bit off more than I can chew, and it's going to be, like, ridiculous to get the water up here, but I'm doing it, no matter what. So my plan is to have, like, a huge amount of water getting sucked up from down here. And Ndikari 12. You're new? Can I explain what the Nexus is? The Nexus is my attempt to use all the resources in the entire world. So every single node, every single oil, every single nitrogen, every single mining node in the whole world in one factory. Like, not one factory, but like utilize all the resources in the world. That is what the Nexus is for me. And I had a fair old crack at it in early access, but they obviously changed everything. I kind of have to start again, unfortunately, but it's a fresh start, and I have new, bigger plans. The first, and it needs to be achievable in vanilla is the other thing. I'm not using any mods that add things to the game. I'm definitely using mods, quality of life mods, but it needs to be technically achievable in the game. So I'm not like adding nodes to the game or using like power cheats or anything like that. It needs to be powered by a legitimate power source, etc. All right, so let's just luckily I can snap to these blueprints, so it should make it quicker. One, two. Belting all this in is going to be... Belting and piping this in is going to be, like, massive. Getting just the nuclear plants set up is going to be crazy, but I like it. I like the challenge. It took me like a couple of hours of playing around with the Satisfactory calculator map and doing the math on like the nuclear plants and how big this circle needed to be. Marking it out. Because like the worst thing you would want to do, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen, is mark out like 300 nuclear plants and get all the way around to the other side of the circle and be like one tile off. I'm just waiting for that to happen to me, and then I'll just quit the game forever, and that's it. Simple. And that wouldn't happen. I wouldn't quit. I'm too addicted. Yeah, so what I'm doing now is just preparing the power station. And I figure if I'm going to have 300 nuclear plants, it may as well be like a visual centerpiece of the map at least. It's also like in the center of the map. So like the center of the circle is pretty much center of the map. And I'll have my... Wait, this is not... Or is it? I'll have my space elevator and all that right in the center of the map too. Yeah, I just found out that I can't snap. So the idea was to snap this blueprint to the ring every 5 tiles. But like for anyone that like literally just came in, there's a reason why I'm doing them in blocks of 5. It's because I can't snap them to every 5 tiles. It won't let me do it evenly. And I'm pretty sure I know why. It's because the amount of increments there are in a... It might not be the increments of the turning circle. It's probably the just the distance. It just doesn't work. Because it's too fine of a distance with this big of a circle. But hey, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to adapt and overcome. Yep. Cheers, Oliver. Am I going to do decorations? Very limited. It is going to be focused on the production side of things. Things are going to be neat. And I think what I might do, kind of what I did with the Nexus on the early access version, was I just kept everything neat and basic. With a pretty cool center area with the space elevator. And then for the final items, so there's 4 final items in the game, I'll make those factories a little bit fancy, I think. And I did that with my... So in the early access, I made one endgame item, which at the time was a magnetic field generator. They're no longer endgame. They're like almost endgame now. By the way, the recipes have been completely changed on those. And I made a bit of a fancy factory on that one. But I think when you start doing like really big builds, and you've got heaps of belts going everywhere and heaps of logistics going everywhere, and you manage to keep it neat with no clipping, it ends up just looking really good anyway. Just because of the scale of it, and if you keep like a large amount of belts and machines neat, it just ends up looking really good. In my opinion, anyway. Oh, I think it was that one. Nice. I think what I should do is just go around and get these ones on every 25 tiles. Just to make sure that this ring is... I mean, I've already kind of checked it. I've marked it out kind of every 50 tiles. I just want to get these in. Do I plan on using trucks, trains, or drones? I plan on using a shitload of those. Yeah, there's going to be so many trains. Put it this way. These 300 nuclear plants that I'm putting in now will be receiving their water from trains. So from the ocean at this western side of the map, and from the ocean in the swamp at the eastern side of the map, I'm going to have trains coming up and dropping a ridiculous amount of water. Now, nuclear plants only take 240 water per minute with 1.0. They used to take 300 per minute. So that's good. That's good for me. So 300 times 240 is 72,000 water per minute is what I need to bring up here on trains. It's going to be kind of crazy. So I'm kind of looking forward to it because it's kind of silly. Like what I'm doing is, it's kind of silly. Like why would you do this? Why would you put your nuclear plant up so high in the air? Why would you punish yourself? Yeah, so last time I did 250 nuclear plants, which is pretty much the amount you can make with the uranium in the game. Technically, you can make 252, but with summer sloops now, you can make a whole lot more than that. I mean, I guess you could double it to 500. And then if you use the converters to make more uranium, well, who knows how crazy it could get. But 300 is enough for me. But yeah, so last time I had 250 and they were all just down here, like on top, like there was like 5 rows of 50 stacked on top of each other right up against the edge of the map here. And that was hard enough to pump the water up to those. This is, yeah, this is going to be a bit different. 300 should provide enough power for anything. It will, but I haven't run the math on all the numbers. Some of those machines now and summer sloops, they suck a lot of power. And now, so it used to be that you would, with limestone, I'm talking early access here, with limestone, there was so much limestone on the map that really couldn't really be used for anything other than turning into concrete. Like if you were to go to like use all the resources. Now limestone can be used in making diamonds with coal in particle accelerators. And those babies suck the power like nothing else. So also there's a lot more resources in the map due simply to the fact that we now have 1200 per minute belts. So our Mark III miners in early access could get a maximum of 780 per minute due to the restriction, not on the miner, but the restriction of the belt itself. Now we have the 1200 belts. It's gonna be nuts how much stuff we can produce and how much power we can probably draw. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if I need more power, but that's not a problem because I've got the access to the plutonium fuel rods now. So, I won't be doing any other form of power, only nuclear. I don't even know exactly how I'm going to do the trains. I have a couple of ideas. I mean, obviously I'm going to need... the water extractors, for one thing, down in the water, loading into train stations. So I'm going to try divide it into two. So I'll have half of the water coming from the west side of the map and half of the water coming from the east side of the map. If I just divide 72,000 by 2, 36,000, and then divide that by 300. Well, yeah, 300 is the most you can get out of a water extractor. So divide 300. I need 120 water extractors on each side of the world. So that'll probably be the next thing I plan out, is 120 water extractors. And there's a great mod that I'm so glad that I saw it. Where's my mod manager gone? That's so strange. It just like disappeared. Did I exit again? Mod manager. This one here installed. It was called what was it called? The one where you can copy paste. Copy and paste settings. This one. Wait. Have they changed this? This is not the right one. Settings copier. This one here. Settings copier allows you to... Now this is huge. Water extractors. Allows you to copy paste your water extractors. Because putting down 240 water extractors and then manually going to each machine and inserting 3 power shards and then dragging the thing across is super tedious. So this is going to be real nice. Real nice. If it does do the... might give that a try actually. Have I already downloaded it or what? Let's download it. Yep. Oh, I can't install while the game's running, I think, is the problem. But I'm definitely going to use that. Hopefully it works. We're nearly there. Sort of. We're nearly sort of there. I bet you I'll find that there's like something on these blueprints I wish I put on them. But it's too late for that now. I definitely have the power line on them though, connected. The good thing about like these long, tedious parts of the build process is like once it's done forever. Like laying this out, I always knew was going to be a bit of a process. But once it's there, I don't have to worry about it, and it's like always visible. Oh, thank goodness. I probably want to quickly just save it. I feel like I want to save more often with mods loaded. Whew. Let's not speak too soon, but I am 99% sure that this is worked out. Yeah, it's not one tile off. It doesn't look like it just yet. These ones I did this. I probably didn't need to do that. Until I just realized, oh, I can just do the blueprint like straight off the blueprint. Instead of doing these 10 tile wide things. This is where I started over here. Wait, this is where I started messing around. As you can see, I've got my my thingamajig here. Get rid of that. And then these. Didn't need it to be like this. Okay. It is not one tile off. But it is definitely 300 plants. One, two. I wonder if I can go a bit faster here. I'm going in speed mode now. Oops, fucked up. Alright, I'll come back and delete that. I'll do it. Good thing there's only 300 of these to put in. The one thing about my other Nexus build was the nuclear plant was pretty sick, but you could only see it from like certain parts of the map. In this build, you're going to be able to see the nuclear build from no matter where I am in the map. And I know I built an extra one over here on accident. Let's go for a little save game. All right. How does that look? Oh. Gotta get close to this one so it finishes building. How do we look? I think, honestly, I think, oh shit. Oh, I've got God mode on, it's fine. I think that, honestly, it's not bad. From this distance, you can't tell they're in sets of 5, but I think when you realize they're in sets of 5, it's also fine. So if I'm just like a regular guy, like... How do I... I'm just like a regular pioneer roaming around the world. I'll look up and see this. No matter where I am in the world, I will see this thing in the sky. And I think that's not bad. Oh, okay. I need to... Like, imagine starting a playthrough in the grasslands and seeing that in the sky. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna roll with. I definitely do need to check something real quick here. I definitely do need to check one thing. So if I just bring up the map. So this is what I was working on. And I upload my current save to it. And then I make sure... Take that off. Well, this is it. This is the startings of the Nexus 1.0. It's central to the map as in, like... Because the map itself doesn't really have a very nice center. If I put the center, it would be like around about here. You know what I mean? Because it's not a square even map. There's like a big void down here, and then there's a massive like extra area of land up where the desert is. So it's not like an easy map to find the like quote unquote center of mass of the map. But this, I feel, is the center for if I'm to branch outwards into the biomes. I go north, northwest, northeast to all the biomes. But the main thing I wanted to check was how many nuclear plants I have. Now, if I've done it correctly, there should be 300 nuclear plants here. Which there is 300 nuclear plants. Perfect. Perfect. Happy with that one. Whoops, do I want to delete them? Nope. What? Oh, I hit delete. Whoopsies. It doesn't really matter because this is not the real game. This is just the map. Let's just reload my save into here. Yeah, so when you select a bunch of stuff in the calculator map, if you want to do like what I did to like literally just check the amount of something in the map, the default selection is delete. The default selection is delete, yeah. So I hit that accident. Look at this. That's actually... I wonder if I can do that with... Interesting. I'm just playing around a sec here. Use power shards from your containers. Huh. If I don't select that, and I just make these, for example, just to check it, 150. Oh, they didn't automatically fill it with power shards. Okay. This is going to be way easier if I just do it like this. Dude, this website, this program, the guy who makes this website, is insanely good. So if I select the clock speed and then I select use power shards, I don't know if I have 300 on me, and then I change this to like 175 just to test it. What's it? Oh, I don't have containers filled with power shards. I think I just have to make sure that... Let me just do something here real quick. Can I put a... spawn around? I know what to do. If I just do one thing really quickly here. This is going to be a real quality of life thing if I find out that this works. So let's just do a I just grab this container, put it there, because I don't know how to spawn a container like in the map. Okay. I just need to check because this is one of the main bugbears of these thingies. I may not even have to use the mod if I can do it this way. If I just slap down a bunch of water extractors.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will...
Okay. Save game. Confirm. Go to the map thingy. Drag my save into here. So these are running at 100%. This was always so annoying. If I just select... Oh, first of all, I have to tell this thing, I'll just... Who cares? I'll just fill this with power shards. Does not matter. Doesn't matter because in... In 1.0, you can make your own power shards. Unlimited supply. Select these. Select their clock speed. Submit. Use power shards. Change them all to 250%. Submit. Okay. Now I'm going to download save game. Save it as whatever, it doesn't really matter. Alright, now I'll load this game. And if you imagine this on a much grander scale, I have 240 of these water extractors to put down and charge up. God damn it, it didn't work. What the hell, man? Why didn't it work? What? I've got an idea. Is it because I added those power shards and then didn't, like, it wasn't registering that they were in the thing? Why didn't that work? Set machine's clock speed. Use power shards from my container. Oh, did I unselect that? Am I an idiot? 250. Submit. Why is it not... Why is it not working? Alright. Yeah, it actually looks like there's power shards in there. What the fuck? Why would you tell me? Use power shards from your containers. Is that yes or no? Which one's yes? On the left or on the right? Oh, what the fuck? Is that yes? It's not working. Ugh. I don't know why it's not working. Damn it. Oh, hopefully that mod works. I may as well try the mod right now, hey? I may as well try that mod. Hopefully that works. Didn't even matter that I put them in or not. Copy settings, copier, install. When you drag, select include the container. Oh, you know what? You're a big brain kind of person. That's probably what it is, hey? You reckon? I'll be right back anyway. All right. Well, I guess if the mod works, then I might not try the other one. Well, it's not letting me do it yet. What do I have to press? How to use it. Select the information from the building by holding left control. Okay. Left control, that's what I'm holding. I have the mod installed. It's called Settings Copier. By pointing and clicking. I'm holding left control. Not doing anything. What? Unlocked by purchasing it at milestone tier 1. Oh my word. In the a tool that can be built in the equipment workshop. Why do they make it like that? Why do they do that? Why not just, like, I'm using mods. Why not just make it... I mean, there might be a good reason. Oh, okay, it's okay. And you're gonna make me... yeah, thanks, dude. I just worked it out. But now I have to... I don't have this stuff on me. Oh, my goodness. Can I, like, delete this and get the... Fuck me. What do I need? These. And then I've got to craft it. How much does it cost to craft? Come on, man. Why make a mod make you do that? People... Look, I know it sounds like I'm having a whinge. I'm not. I love the people that make mods. But I just don't understand why... If I'm getting a mod to be quality of life, why would I make it so that I've got to fuck around to get the thing in the game? If there's a good reason for it, then that's fine. That's fine. I just don't understand why I have to do it. There might be a good reason. I didn't need to exit the game, did I? I just need to... So dumb. If I had pack utility, I could spawn the items in the game to myself. But because pack utility is not working, I have to load the game. Oi, oi, oi. Then I have to go into... Where's the storage container here? Edit inventory. Give myself cable. 500. Give myself rods. I don't know how much it wanted. 500. Submit. Save game. Save changes. Yeah. Save it. Yep. Then launch the game. Three and a half hours in this Nexus already. Save game has on it. Jeez Louise. Alright. Thank you. Unlock this thing. Now I can build this thing. Then I can build... I'll go past it. Oh, there it is. Fuck off. Don't make me... What? Why? Why do I have to have 10 of these? Come on, man. I am sure that I'm going to really enjoy the mod, and I'm glad you made it, but just give me the item. Object scanner, wire, and reinforced iron plates. I wonder if I can just spawn this item in. I will, if it lets me in the map thing, but I don't know. It's gonna be awkward. Save game. Save. Confirm. Back to the map thingy. Find my game. Load my game. Now, if I can just spawn this recipe thing... What was it called? Recipe... Nope. Recipe modifier? Something, something. Unlock it with the tool can be built. It doesn't even tell me what the tool's called. God damn it. Alright, I needed... reinforced iron plates. I needed wire. And I needed... What was that other thing that I needed? Scanner? Object scanner? I need like 10 of these. I think that's what I needed. Oh, I've still got the game open. Let's make sure. Wire. Object scanner. Alright. Bloody hell. You can use easy cheats. Yeah, but then I've got to get another mod. I get it. I want pack utility. That's the mod I'm used to using. You get everything. You get flying. You get teleportation. You get like God mode. You get spawn items into the game. You get like adjusting your flying speed. Pack utility. Like creative mode. You can just type unlock all. Strange that that mod's not online yet, because, yeah. And I want area actions too. Although, I probably won't use much area actions. Because blueprints are really the clutch here. The downfall of area actions was its, it didn't do pipes and power poles and all power lines and pipes and belts. But blueprints are just like the goat. Okie dokie. We make one of the... Actually, I need to collect the items out of here. Bloody hell. It feels like I'm playing vanilla again. Hooray. I made the thingy. Alright. Give me the thingy. Okay. We did it. Let's save this game before anything happens. Cool. Go away. Don't worry, Mr. Hub. We'll be placing you in a nice spot sooner or later. So, that's 300. That's not 300. I go E. No, wait, I hold control. Click. Oh, so it's left click to copy. Control left click and then just left click. Wait. I'm gonna read the instructions again. man, just tell me the button. Okay. Control, left click. This is gonna be stupid if it doesn't put the... It doesn't put the power shards in it for you. Come on, man. If it doesn't put the power shards in, what's the point of it? Or am I not using it right? If I turn this down to 240, save that. It collects the power shards out of it. Look at that. So it collects the power shards out of the machine. But it won't apply the power shards to the machine. Dude, come on. This is not... I appreciate this guy's mod, I do, but it's not... It doesn't work. Like, it works, but it doesn't do what I need it to do. I need it to put the... So when you... Let me just get rid of this thing out of my hand. Alright. Demonstration. Doesn't matter freaking what machine I use. Alright, if I put this in and I put 2 power shards and drag it to whatever percent. 175%. If I use the normal in-game mechanic and I go Control C, Control V, Control V, it puts the power shards in and copies the recipe. This mod, its whole purpose was to do that for these machines, but it doesn't put the power shards in, which is like the whole reason I wanted it. And now it feels like the amount of time I spent fucking around with this mod I could have spent actually just doing the machines. But anyway, this is a test. This is just a test anyway. So this has three power shards running at 250. I used the little donkey thingy. Control left click changes it to 250 per minute. This one doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work, doesn't work because there's no power shards. But if I was to, for example, drag it down to like lower, it'll do it. Wait. Yeah. Save. Yeah. Why is it not doing it? Oh, control left click is save. Normal left click is copy. So now I can underclock all these. No worries. Which is kind of handy, but the problem is... The problem with this mod is it does not insert the power shards. That is the only downfall of this mod. Unfortunately, that is the downfall of this mod. I'll still keep it just in case it comes in handy. It would be slightly handier because if I put power shards in this, crank it to 250, left click, and then I just, if I left click them all, and then I come across and put the power shards in it. No. Wait. Oh, I just have to click them all. Yeah, so the ones that had power shards in it, it went up, but the ones that don't have power shards in it... Wait, is it doing it now? Is it doing it now and I'm actually tripping? If it is, I apologize for getting mildly upset. Okay. Forget everything I just said. Forget everything I just said. It works really good. Alright, I was the idiot. And I apologize for getting mildly annoyed. Wait. It works. It works as advertised. It's fantastic. Thank goodness. Well done. Well done to the mod creator, and it was me that was the idiot that was messing it up. My bad. Yep. I've had a long day, alright? Got me some slack. That being the case, fantastic. Who's this dude? Marcio Hauser. He's got a few mods as well. Good. I shall utilize this mod a lot. But I think that's good enough for one afternoon for me. I need to have a big brain think about what I'm going to do, like, with my trains. Because what I think I might do to get the water up is have, like, a sick-ass... So the trains are going to come to and from, like, this ocean and the other ocean. I'm thinking of having, like, a sick spiral in the middle, like a train spiral in the middle, coming up to here. And then having just, like, an insane amount of, like, water trains. And then running the water off into the 4 quadrants and spreading them along that way. I think for now, that's going to be the best way. I just do some quick math. Actually, I might just sign it up real quick. I don't care about this. So if I do 240, 120 in that ocean, 120 in that ocean, roughly, like minimum of these, but I want to do more. The best thing to do with feeding something water with trains is to give it, allow more. You want to give it more, not the exact amount, because you're always gonna, you want to have a little bit of fat for like mistakes or throughput or whatever. So I'm kind of thinking about having a big spiral of trains coming up here. Huge amount of stations. One extractor per station. Do I want one extractor per station? Or the most I can feed into a station at once is 600, but you'll never get the right throughput. So with a train, you'll never get 600 throughput liquid out of a train station. You just won't. Because if I put a train station down, I put a fluid down. Maybe actually you could actually. Logistics. Maybe you could actually get, you might, yeah, because there's two 600 lines is the most you'll get out of it. Well, let's say I put, man, it's gonna be a lot of train stations just for water for nuclear plants. The reason I divided it by 300 is because the most you'll ever get out of a water extractor is 300 per minute. I think we can fit 600 per minute per train station, and that's not asking too much. That's actually giving it a bit of fat room. So if I have 120 train stations, where's me bloody train station building? So 240 divided by 2. I don't know how to make the divided by a signal symbol in text. There's probably a hotkey for it. $120 train stations. Because I'll be putting 600 per station. Which I don't think is too much to ask. I could even probably... Man. No, I think that's fine if I do that. I do, because then the throughput issue will kind of solve itself with the speed of the 600 pipes coming out of each station. Think? How much does one station hold? $2,400. Yeah. So if this is doing 600 per minute, it's going to take 4 minutes to empty. Okay. I'm either going to do... See, if I have... That way I can get rid of this. Man, this... Alright. So if I have... Hold on. I need a buffer to reach 600 because transfer stops when the train is docking. Yeah. Yep, I'm well aware of that. Which is why I... But then I realized I have 2 outputs. So I will put a buffer there, but let me just share an example of what I mean. I wish I could just put a freight platform down. So each line can do 600 per minute. Right. And then like that. And if I my aim is to get throughput of 600 per minute. Well, these lines are 600 per minute each. Like maximum. So for the amount of time that the train's stopping will get made up for by the fact that this setup. So if I go 600 per minute per station, I have 120 stations. 60 stations per quadrant. Do I stack them on top of each other and have 30? It'll be 60 tiles. Each train station is 2 tiles wide. So if I do 60 stations, 60 fluid stations per quadrant, I'll deliver the water out like this way to each quadrant. So we spiral four train lines up here, and then let's say I do have 60 fluid thingies. Okay, let's just do a quick if I have 60 fluid lines, it's going to be 120 tiles. This is what it's going to look like roughly. Alright, that's 50, and then I'll go another 10. Alright, now I need to go 30 this way. So 3 zips of 10. And then 3 zips of 10 this way. Actually, wait, I need to do more than that, don't I? 2, 3. It's gonna be 120 tiles. Unless I stack 2 train stations on top of each other, which is probably what I'm leaning towards now. Instead of having it twice this length, I will have 2 train stations on top of each other. The only problem I'm going to have now is now that I want to with these, I either have 120 to the west and 120 to the east oceans, or I could split it and have 60 in the northern ocean. But then I need to find room for 60 water extractors down here, which might be a bit of a thing. It might be a bit of a thing. Can I get 60 out of the grasslands? Because there's no ocean down here, it's just a void. And I kind of want it to be like even looking. How much water do you get out of this? Interesting. There's actually a little bit of water down here. How much, though? Oh, you actually get 300 out of each pure. So that's basically one extractor. Equivalent of one extractor, I should say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's yeah. What is this? Kind of. And there needs to be a train station, etc., etc. I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I don't think it's going to be worth it. We might just keep it simple and stick to the original plan. And the original plan was to just have my water. So what I can do is I can have my water coming in from the east and the west. And I can have my nuclear fuel rods coming in from either the south or the north. I mean, that's not really a big deal. The nuclear fuel rods. Like, literally, even though there's 300 nuclear plants, I could run them off like one train carriage. I don't need that many. Huh. Didn't they used to have fog when you get to a certain height? Did they like turn that off completely? Interesting. Anyways, I'm definitely going to call it there. Have a think about this. But no matter what happens, it's going to be a crazy undertaking to get the water required for these up here. But I'll come up with something. I'll definitely come up with something good. See? Confidence. I'm going to leave it there for now. I think I've had enough for one evening.